أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على خير الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On such a night, I would like to remind you of what happened with Imam Hussein alayhi salam and why he went towards the city of Kufa as his original plan. They say that when the Imam wanted to go to Kufa, around 100,000 letters reached to him. They say they wanted him to come. They wanted him to come and liberate the city of Kufa from the tyranny that was ruling over them. So in response, the Imam alayhi salam stopped his Hajj and he went towards the city of Kufa. Unfortunately, due to Yazid hearing this, he sent a whole army and then he made his journey towards Karbala, and that is where he and his companions and family were martyred. So I want you to imagine yourself as the poet in this poem and put yourselves in the shoes. If you're writing a letter, what would you say? What would you write? What would the message you want to be given to you? What is the reply that you would like? And especially, what is it that you're going to do with this letter? Because this letter, until the day of judgment, will be a witness against you. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. With letters a witness, I write my hopes to be a part of this ocean. With my ink, I write each letter as a painting. Each curve, each dot becomes a play. With my ink, I write each letter as a painting. Each line becomes a new sky, and each page becomes a novel waiting to be read by sacred eyes. It became a dream to write to my master. What shall I say? What shall I say? Upon holy lands, evil has ruled, taking the rights of everything, even the ants, leaving an orphan without the blink of an eye, while their eyes with gold are blinded. No person is safe even from their neighbors. Trust is only present when gold is there, and fear when gold is not. Is it gold or power that blinds the man? Can it not be both? What can I write to my master when every line ends with no hope? The land that once the center of life has life from it removed. Not even poets can write elegantly, and the Euphrates has lost its flow. Oh, how hopeless is man when he sinks to his whims, and even worse when he forgets to rise. He no longer becomes a man, but a shell that only evil and vice resides. If the Euphrates can speak, what would it say? Does it start with the pain it caused, or does it start with the pain it's heard? A simple river that flows and sways, carrying the hopes of lives each and every day. When it became the center of a new fight, on which it had no say, it became the very cause of death, going against its very principle, and left a scene of a dry canvas. What words shall a poet write when every word is a heavy strike on the heart? How elegant must the pen move when in the end it leaves nothing but scribbles? Have I written enough to make the soul not write? Have the words left their mark? The hand that keeps writing only leaves a trail of tears behind. The letters of the Euphrates and the poet write are one and the same. The river paints the scene and the poet writes the scene. Each letter that is written is a witness. A whole army killed a small infant. No words and drawings can be enough for this scene, for this alone made the heart stop and break. For one letter caused innocent blood not to be spared, but speared with a three-pronged arrow, while these letters remain a witness. In a simple reply, I see the words prayer. Indeed, prayer removes evil and vice, and that's the key that made Karbala eternal. Death meant nothing when next to prayer. While death takes you to the next realm, it is prayer that keeps you eternal. Like the Euphrates drenched in sorrow, yet remains elegantly flowing. The soul must remain pure, flowing through life. Never can it be blinded by something that shines, because it is the soul that is priceless. Hussein placed his head to the ground, and God made the land under his feet blessed. Still, the Euphrates continues to flow, even when it has been the center of a sad canvas, and poets continue to write, using their waters as ink, and letting their words flow into the river, that in the hopes of a reply, our master answers. And indeed he answers, with tearful eyes he replies, "Do not forget the promises you've made. Do not forget what had my eyes saw, for now your letter is a witness of your soul and eyes."